Hey guys, Bicebump here, bringing you this Frost Death Knight Mage Tower guide. The Mage Tower is back in Dragonflight, and you can run your Dragonflight character to try and defeat the boss and get some nice transmog rewards. I would say that it's currently easier to do the Mage Tower compared to last time when it was around. We have more tools available to us to deal with the mechanics, and I feel like you will find it that if you tried in the past and didn't succeed, maybe this is a better opportunity to actually go ahead and complete it. So Frost DK, we actually run two different talent setups for the first phase and the second phase. So the first phase up here, running Breath of Synagosa. This is going to have some Frostwind's Fury cooldown reduction, some Death's Reach to get extra grip. And then phase 2, what we do is that we pick up Grip of the Dead to make sure we can slow the ads with Death and Decay, and we also pick up Chill Streak, and this is also very helpful when dealing with the ads in the second phase. The other thing we kind of do is that we, in the first phase, use Fallen Crusader and Unending Thirst as our rune forges, and then in the second phase we can swap the Unending Thirst to a Razor Rise. So you need 3 one-handed weapons there to do it optimally. Anyway, let's just jump straight into it. I will do commentary on my decisions and talk about how we deal with the different mechanics. So first of all, we're going to grip him towards the middle here, get him in a good position. This means that when he does his Razor Rise, we can grip him instantly because he doesn't go that far away. And with Death Reach, we have that extra grip range. We use all our cooldowns here. We're going to use our Breath of Synagosa, get that going. The thing is, right, you might see that I have to drop at HP at all here, and it's simply due to the fact that I have Unending Thirst. So whenever I kill any of these Razor Rise, it's going to heal me up, which just means that mechanics is much easier. Furthermore, I used AMS just before it, which means I don't get stunned, and it helps me keep up my breath a little bit further. Second one, I use IBF. Again, I don't get stunned, which means I can keep my breath up for going for longer. I think in this case I should have used Frostwind's Fury, because I didn't get it on cooldown that very quickly. So definitely will do that in hindsight. I think for the next set I'm going to use Frostwind's Fury to quickly deal with that. You see my breath has now dropped, so I used normal rotation. Going to be lots of death strikes here. There we go, gripping him. Probably used Frostwind's Fury here. I think I make a mistake here. I should have used Frostwind's Fury. It would have just immediately killed all the Razor Eyes, and I would have had an easier time surviving. And now you can see I have Frostwind's Fury up, which I'm just going to send randomly. After his 3 Razor Eyes, the next thing that happens is that we have his phase where he jumps away and it creates these illusions. So you can see I don't have AMS ready here, and that's essentially because I used AMS for that last Razor Eyes set, which is not very recommended, right? This can get a bit messy if you don't AMS. Thing is that with AMS and Death's Advance, you can just pop those 2 and just run straight to the boss, right? So the whole idea in that phase is to kill one ad quickly, sit in the barrier that forms, and then pop AMS and Death's Advance and run towards the point of the map where he is. You can see I make some smaller mistakes here. For instance, you want to interrupt his cast much quicker. You can do that with using Death Grip, what I did, but it's better to use your interrupt, essentially, so you can save interrupt for that. Again, this phase is all about surviving. There's no real DPS check here, so what you will do a lot of the time is press lots of Death Strike. You can see I use my second breath here, and I'm getting quite low. This is quite dangerous. It's better to just cut the breath short, like I did there, Death Strike yourself up to get healthy. And don't worry about not getting too much breath damage done. We still want breath for the last phase, so like you don't want to push him too quickly either. Alright, another one of these phases. Again, I saw it coming, so I pre-used AMS and then just instantly ran. But I think the safer option is to actually kill an ad, then use AMS after you located him. I move into the Frost phase, so I'm going to grip him towards the middle here. You can see he's out of range there, and I'm very close to dying. But I pop Frostwind's Fury to immediately kill lots of the Razor Eyes and managed to grip on him. So I wasn't really close enough to the center there to actually grip on him. Now we face this 10%, so we're going to get ready for that soon. important to note, right? Our goal is to, as soon as he reaches 10%, we're gonna respec our talents and swap our weapons. So here it's a bit dangerous, right? I'm not doing that much damage. I'm gonna have to death strike myself up. Luckily, I just phase, but I would have probably done fine anyway. Like, just keep death striking, gonna help you. So I swap absolute 0 to chill streak, and then I swap my death reach to grip of the dead, right? Get that slow on death and K. And then furthermore, I'm gonna then swap to my weapon with hysteria. Now, first thing we're gonna do here is gonna grip the boss into the middle. I didn't do that ideally there. The best case is to stand in one of the other 4 quadrants to get them really close to the center. This means that first puddle spawns, it won't restrict your kiting movement. Important part of this phase is kiting the boss properly so that you have as much time as possible. I pop breath immediately. You can save it here as well. The thing is that he uses adds quite quickly. I'm going to run out. I'm going to use pre-use, definitely K, use my frostworm and chill streak, and then just kill those. And this allows me to essentially keep my breath going, because I want to keep it up, get as much damage out as possible. We're going to slowly move towards the edge. You can see that first puddle, it's going to stop right about now, and you can see I have this tiny little place to move on the edge. It's not that much. You can do much better. If you grip in properly towards the middle, this space is going to be much larger and easier to kind of deal with. Right, so now I'm just going to backpedal. I'm going to keep an eye out on where his purple ground effect is. It's a bit difficult now because I did mess up that first grip. So I'm just going to keep going backwards, kind of like, I know I have a lot of DPS here, so I'm going to be safe in the end. I'm saving my pillar here and Remorseless Winter for the next set of ads. I did have some difficulties killing the second set when you don't really have anything ready, so I did save a lot. And I also make sure I run far away. You can see I have a timer there. I'm going to pop Death and Decay. I'm going to use Remorseless Winter. When they spawn, I'm going to use Chill Streak. I'm going to use my pillar there that I saved. And then they're going to die really quickly. I think Chill Streak is a great ability to help you deal with these ads. You don't really need that extra single target DPS that you can get from another talent. So picking up Chill Streak is a great idea. And I think it's going to help a lot of you to deal with that mechanic. You can see I'm not using Abomination Limb here. You shouldn't do that because it grips the boss, which is going to mess up your positioning. I had that in one of my first goes where I used Abomination Limb to deal with the ads. And I ended up gripping the boss into the ads, which was obviously a disaster. I know that I'm going to have some new ads soon, which is why I'm holding my Breaths and Ghosts. I want to use that afterwards. I'm also making sure that I will have Remorseless Winter ready when they show up. But they're going to spawn somewhat soon. I'm going to run pretty far away. I'm going to do my normal thing with Death and Decay, Remorseless Winter, and Chill Streak. Right, there they spawn. I run away. Alright, I see the spawn. I use Death and Decay, Remorseless Winter, dot them up, use my Chill Streak, and then I'm just going to kill them quickly. I also use Blinding Sleet, which is a great spell. It means that 2 of them essentially becomes incapacitated unless you use your Howling Blast. It just makes it much easier to deal with. You can see I don't have any problems there at all dealing with the ads, and I think that's a lot due to Chill Streak here. Get back to the boss, time to use my breath again. Make sure I use my horn quite early, using Power Room weapon, that kind of thing, using my puzzle box. I should have used that beforehand, but it doesn't matter that much. And now we kind of just nuking the boss here. We're going to get another set of ads, but we have Frostwind's Fury up for that one. So I think it's going to be very easy to deal with. And we have loads of space left as well. Primarily because we did that early thing where we grip the boss into the middle. It just gives you so much more space, so much more room to deal with this boss. Alright, they're going to do Seed. Unfortunately, it's going to make us drop our breath, but it is what it is, right? Same thing as always. There we go. Use our spells we want to use for the ads. Frostwind's Fury, Chill Streak, Pillar, everything. They really need to die quickly. And then we move back to kill the boss. You can see there I have potentially like a 25% left of the room, and I could have definitely done better with the kiting. So you can see there's really no issue with the DPS requirement here. The boss is going to be dead, and we're going to complete the challenge. Let me know down in the comments what you thought about this video. Upvote, downvote, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.